Once again, it's Salvage Saturday, and it's time to take a look at what we got. This box was headed to the trash in a nearby subdivision, and I figured I'd rescue it from the landfill. If you're old enough to remember this type of box, this opening may not come as a big surprise, but let's get right to it. This box folds apart into 3 sections, and let's take a look at our treasures. Well, check this out. I've got 4 large size vintage vacuum tubes, and those are absolutely awesome. And what appears to be baggies of electronic parts. We'll take a look at these individually. This bag seems to contain what are listed as less than 200 volt electrolytic capacitors. This one appears to contain 200 volt capacitors of various sizes. We'll put these right here. Hold on, let's move this so it doesn't tip over. And this one appears to contain less than 200 volt vintage wax paper, what we used to call bumblebee capacitors. You don't see these much anymore. So let's check out these large tubes. I know that some of this style are still used in guitar amps and can fetch a minimum of $20 each. So this is a potential score if I can flip these. I'll have to test them all, of course, but on first glance they look solid, and you can still read all the markings. This one here is a General Electric, very clean. Okay, so let's go over here to this separate box. Not gonna lie, I got my hopes up pretty good right now, so let's take a look. And total score. Check this out. Dozens of vintage vacuum tubes, and I can already see multiples of a couple of the ones that I need right now. This is amazing. For example, let's take a look at this one right here, 6BA6. I happen to need 2 of these for an old vacuum tube CB that I'm restoring. So let's pop this open, see if we can take a look inside, slip this out, and here we go. Perfect, brand new. This is fantastic because I really need this tube. We'll put this back away. I could not be happier with this find. And like I said, there are others here that I need as well, so this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's jump back to the capacitors. Check these out. This style is rock solid, and all of these should be fine in any modern application. These have a heavy gauge wire attached to them, and there are absolutely dozens of them in this bag. And though I am far less likely to use these, there is something romantic about wax caps. There are actually folks out there who hunt these down just for the type of sound that they produce in certain applications, and again, now we've got dozens of them. One last bag here. These electrolytic caps are absolute monsters. These can be used for all types of things, perfect to add to the parts bin. So that's it. That's Salvage Saturday for today. I would say that this vintage tube box is an absolute score. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit me with some of that thumbs up love, subscribe, leave me a comment below, and maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoy videos about the randomness of our amazing world, consider clicking on the globe to subscribe, or maybe checking out one of the other videos right here.